respected judges, and everyone who are presented here. Me myself, Niharika from Standard 9. Me myself, Tritika from Standard 8.
And my name is Pradhan Nakar from Standard 8. So before starting our today's presentation, let me clarify the table of content for ensuring today's proper understanding of today's module. So firstly, I am going to introduce you to the social media and different types of social medias that we have in our daily life. Then my friend Niharika is going to talk about different opportunities and threats in social media. And lastly, Kritika is going to talk a bit about how to stay safe in social media and conclude our today's presentation. So let's start. I think we all know about social media, right? Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, do you use any kind of social media? Yes. Then it says a lot about social media as well. Social media refers to those websites and applications that help us to create content and share them. It also helps us in social interaction. As the popularity of social media has increased day by day, there has come upon a lot of different types of social medias. You can see here there are different types of social medias. So I am going to explain in brief about them as well. So the first social media that we have in our hand is Facebook. Facebook is the largest social networking platform of our daily life, and we all use them. The people who use Facebook, please you may raise your hand, and please feel free to raise your hand. Thank you for your cooperation. Please put your hand down. As we can see that there are a lot of people who use Facebook nowadays. That proves my point that it is the largest social networking site. By using Facebook, we can talk with our friends, also advertise different kinds of businesses and make pages for our understanding. Now, another social media application which I'm going to talk about today is Instagram. Instagram is a visual focused platform for sharing photos and videos. It is really famous for young demographics as it has the features which we can use to share our talent and skills. It is very important in our day-to-day life as it has become a platform for us to share our thoughts and expression.
Social media. If a content creator works for some business, then it also helps to them for their business promotion. So as I talked about the opportunities in social media, me myself as a human, I do have both sides, such as positive and negative sides, and so does social media as well. Like I explained about the opportunities, it also has some threats in social media. Before going to the topic of threats, I would like to ask someone if they have been uncomfortable using social media, then they can please raise their hand. Seems like no one has been uncomfortable using social media, but it is also frequently seen these days. Also, did anyone of you knew that 80% of the teenagers are encountered by cyberbullying by all these social platforms these days? Maybe not, but I'll be explaining a lot more about them. So, threats in social media. In today's generation, people are using social media very unnecessarily, as we know. Not only for the education purposes or the business purposes, people are using social media for unnecessary things. The first one given on the screen is spam and malware attacks. Most of the people might not know, but short URLs in social media can be used for spam attacks these days. The next one is cyberbullying. If a random person posts something on social media, then they are getting trolled for that, getting disrespected by the person they don't even know, and also getting many insulting comments. The next one is known as hacking. Unauthorized access, stealing someone's private information, stealing someone's private communication is also mostly seen these days. The next one is health issues. As 80% of the teenagers are always on their phone using social media day by day, they are getting sort of depression, or even anxiety. They are getting lack of laziness, they are getting no physical exercises, only stuck on their home using social media, but doesn't know they are getting addicted. The next one is known as the fake account. Fake account just means to open a random account with a random person, posting their fake identities there, and also leaking their private information and even more. The next one is fake news. As I said before, a person who randomly opens or creates a random account of some person, but not only that, they are also spreading the
stay safe in social media. In today's digital
digital age, social media connects us globally, but it also comes with several risks that we have to navigate carefully. Whether you are using social media for personal use, education, or even professional networking, understanding how to stay safe on social media is crucial. So now I'll be presenting some key tips that will help to keep you safe from social media. And it goes like this. As you can see on the screen, there are many points here. First of all, we have avoid sharing sensitive information such as personal information, location, or even financial information. If you manage to keep your personal information private, then you are reducing the risk of being targeted by cybercriminals or any unwanted attentions. The next one is recognize and report scams. These days, many examples can be found where individuals have been scammed or are scamming other people. So if you see any suspicious activities going around in the social media, you should immediately report it. The next one is use strong password. One of the most simplest and most effective way to keep your account secure is by having a strong password. A strong password is like a strong key that will secure your account from unauthorized access. The next one is access privacy settings. It may not be the most important point, but you should control whoever can see your information or whatever you post. Friend list guide. Building friend community and connections with people on social media is a great way to stay connected. However, it is important to prioritize quality over quantity by only accepting friend requests of people that you actually know in real life. Login and logout setup. Don't set up automatic login on your devices. If you don't set up automatic login on your devices, it will surely ensure that only you can access to your accounts, even if your device falls in some bad hands. Sharing criteria. You should only share useful information while avoid sharing controversial topics, because nowadays a lot of people have been trolled or cyberbullied because of the unnecessary things they have posted. Common communication language. Use polite and proper words. Polite and proper words enhances the quality of your communication, and it also conveys your message effectively and without any confusion or offense. As we have already known that, as we have ended our presentation, we all know that.
Welcome to our presentation on a topic that resonates deeply in our digital age, computer security. Today, myself, Arya Bhandari from Standard 8 with my two other members, Mohit Thapa and Abhin Tamang, who are also from Standard 8 representing Big Point Public School. We are excited to delve into the critical realm of safeguarding our digital lives. Now, I'd like to move on towards our contents for the presentation that includes introduction, types of computer security, different threats to computer security, software or data security and its importance, different measures of data security, hardware security and its measures, conclusion, and at the last Q&A session. Now, I'd like to request my friend Mohit to start the presentation.
Thank you, Arohi. Now, I'd like to start our presentation on the topic of introduction. Computer security is made to protect our different parts of our computer like hardware, software, and maintain user agreement in our system. Computer security is also defined as protecting our computers and networks from different external threats like unauthorized accesses, viruses, malware, etc. So, why is computer security necessary? Would anyone like to explain a bit about why computer security is necessary? No one? Okay, let me explain. It's crucial today because it ensures confidentiality, integrity, and accessibility of sensitive information like usernames, passwords, email, etc. It also maintains a good trust between the user and customers alike. So, there are two major types of computer security. They range from software and data security and hardware security. Now, I'd like to talk more about software and data security. Software and data security is defined as software and data security is defined as a software that protects against different risks, whether it be through cyber threats like viruses, malware, or through unauthorized accesses. Some importance of it are preventing data breaches of millions of government institutions, which can cause significant financial and data loss. Now, preventions. There are many preventions against ransomware. They include regular backups into physical drives and cloud storage devices is a very easy ways to prevent against ransomware. Also, avoid downloading from untrusted sources like suspicious websites, and using robust security software like antivirus software can all help against protect against ransomware and its effects. Now, I'd like to call my good friend Arohi to continue our presentation.
Thank you, Mohit. Since my friend Mohit has already talked about the various threats to computer security, I'd like to talk about the different measures to prevent it, also known as the different measures of data security. Some of the key measures of data security are authentication system, firewalls, cryptography, antivirus, and backup. Now I'd like to explain about the different measures of data security. The first measure is authentication system. It ensures that it ensures the identity of the user before revealing any information to the user. It ensures that only the authorized individual or entities can access to certain data and resources. Some of its major common methods include password mechanism and biometric data. Password mechanism uses code words of secret characters to prevent system from unauthorized access. It is usually used along with the username and also to make our passwords more secure by using the combination of characters, symbols, and numbers. Biometric data. Biometric data uses physiological characteristics such as fingerprints matching, retina scan, face recognition, voice recognition, etc. of a person to identify the person. Biometric traits are unique to each individual, which makes it more reliable. The second major
heating of computer reduces the performance of temperature. So we need to maintain a cool temperature. Applying insurance policy, it helps us to receive financial aid in the case of damage or harm. Use of fire protection devices. In this case, we have equipment like fire extinguisher and fire detector. Protection from theft and robbery. In this case, we have devices like CCTV and alarm. Uses of power protection devices. Now I like to explain more about power protection devices. Power protection device is a device which protects our computer from natural lighting, spikes, and shortage. Here are some examples of power protection devices such as short suppressor. It protects devices from shortage and spikes. UPS, it protects computer from potential electrical power problem and provide power backup for a limited time. Voltage stabilizer, it regulates and stabilizes the voltage supply to protect the voltage fluctuation. Spike guard, sudden voltage is spike, so it protects against the spike. Volt guard, it provides constant output voltage between 220 voltage to 240 voltage. Now to sum up, it's important